Good evening, everyone. Leah Dixon here from Port Coquitlam, British Columbia. I am popping on completely impromptu because my paper pumpkin arrived, and I actually happened to be in town this time. The last paper pumpkin that arrived, I was actually out of town, and I still haven't even opened the boxes. But I'm super excited about this one. This one's called Fun in the Sun, and this is the July paper pumpkin. So I'm going to switch over to my main screen and we'll get started. So here we go. Of course, our lovely little paper pumpkin box here. And inside, I know I've seen a few sneak peeks. We have some really fun summery stuff going on. So we have a Daffodil Delight ink spot with this kit. And a really cute little stamp set. So a sun and a little sea star, and then some great sentiments. Hello, sunshine. Sorry, I was crabby. Relax, you deserve it. Sending sunshine too. Wish you were here. I see, but it's spelled SEA, brighter days ahead, and sending an ocean of love. Oh, and also waving hello. So lots of great sentiments in this stamp set. I always love the paper pumpkin sentiments. So we've got those, and then let's pull out all of our goodies. As you're popping on, if you want to say hi and let me know that you're here. It's been a while since I've done a video. We had a really crazy June and beginning to July with graduations and birthdays and year end for school, and then immediately off on a trip. Oh, hi, Barbara from San Bernardino, California. Awesome. Well, I don't know if you'll see any designs today, Barbara. Today is just the paper pumpkin kit. So I'm going to check out what they've got. And then, yeah, you're right. I usually wing it. But I've got an awful confession. I have not crafted in, I think, 5 weeks. Anything you've seen posted on my site is stuff that I did before graduation and holidays began. And I've not been down in my room and crafting. It's quite sad, actually. But we've been so busy with such wonderful, fun family things. But we are back now. I'm hoping, we'll see how tomorrow goes. I might have a card class for the week for you guys come Wednesday. But as of right now, I'm just getting back into the swing of things, just back home. So we'll see. All right, so as we open up our paper pumpkin, we had some really cute little gems here, they're like baby sequins, but they actually have adhesive on the back, which is really nice. And we also had some tear and tape. I don't know why, but I always just like the envelopes are my favorite part of these kits. They've got the beautiful rainbow stripe on one side and then the blue oceany look on the inside. And there's something about a decorated envelope that I just absolutely love. So those are fantastic. And then, we've got like some pop-out pieces here, some sand and some beach. Very cool. I love it. We've got some sidestep cards. These are fantastic. And these are great to use as a template as well for creating your own. So some great backgrounds for some sidestep cards. And some more punch outs of just these awesome summery sunsets, and just love it. And some more palm trees. So this is bringing me right back to vacation mode. We were up in the Okanagan visiting my parents, and lots of time out at the water and just relaxing. Oh, and some more fun pop outs. Those are surfboards, but I'll pretend they're paddle boards. And then some cute little crabs and flip-flops and all that, and some banners. And I love, it's not just a banner, but it's the banner with the outline in color, which is so nice. And then the Adirondack chairs. Oh, I love it. And, of course, some mini glue dots. Those look larger than usual. Interesting. All right, and then the part I always forget, the instructions. So you don't have to just kind of guess what you're doing. There are instructions, but I have seen lots of people asking, oh, how do you fold these cards? So hopefully I'll be able to figure it out and show you guys. We'll see. It's been a long day of gardening and meal prep for the kids, so we'll see if I can handle this one. So the first card that we're going to create, let's see if I can grab the right one. We've got this one. We're going to grab just one of those. I'll put the other pieces off to the side. Grab just one of those, and we want the sentiments sheet. Oh my, now I put everything back. There we go. So we want this, and we want one, looks like, that has the very fine border. All right, there we go. And I need a block. So if it's your first time getting a paper pumpkin kit, you will actually get a block in your kit. I'm going to use Hello Sunshine for this, just like they've done in their sample. So your sentiments and everything will fit very nicely on a paper pumpkin block. I am going to use just a slightly different shaped one for today. And I'm also not going to use my ink in my kit. I'm going to grab my Daffodil Delight that I already have. And oops, I picked up a stray scrap paper. That's not going to help me stamp. Okay, so we're going to ink up that sentiment and stamp it right on that banner. And that's just so bright and fun. And yeah, that's awesome. So let's see. And I think that is our only stamping on our first card. Oh, how interesting. Okay, well, now let's follow the instructions here. So we've got this side of our card that we're going to fold so that it goes up. And then the dark blue side, we're going to fold so that it goes down. Okay. And then we've got these other little bits in here, and we're going to fold them so that this one peeks up in the middle. So our left side of our card is just a simple fold, like a normal card. And then the right side of our card, we fold it in a point, and a point. Okay. And then once you've got that all done, you can actually, if you want to, you can grab your bone folder and just make sure that those are really nicely folded so that the card will lay a little bit flat for us. It's always going to pop open quite a bit, and that's great because that's how we want it to stand. And so this is called a side step card. And you can actually make these quite easily, but it's really nice when they're already pre-printed with the different colors and designs on them. So that's really awesome. All right. And then you'll see as well, the instructions do show, they point out to you which ones should be popped up and which ones should go down. So where the arrows point, those are the ones that go up. So that's kind of handy. All right. So now that we've got that all done, we have our stamping done. The next thing that they're suggesting that we do is to put some tear and tape onto this blue piece. So we want to just kind of put a piece of tear and tape at the top and the bottom there, because we're going to grab this pop out. So this piece here with the two palm trees and the sunshine, we are going to grab that. And this piece is actually going to get adhered right inside like that. So we're going to use some tear and tape to hold that in place. And they gave us some tear and tape, but I'm just going to grab my own roll that I have sitting off to the side. And here we go, that one. And that one. Okay, so we've got two pieces of tear and tape on there. And then just double check that, yeah, when I put that in, that's going to fall down nicely. Because I think, yeah, that's exactly it. So we want it to go all the way down to the bottom fold when we do this. So now I'm going to pull those off. And so I can pop that down to the bottom line it up side to side, and then let it adhere. Okay. And you'll see that my blue for my ocean lines up when I do that as well. So that's kind of the keys. You're trying to line up your ocean on there. All right, now the next thing is that same piece. We've got a little bit of sand here. I think this is the right one. Oh, no, maybe it's not. Okay, well, I'll pop that one out and put it to the side for something later. Oh, here it is. So on our big piece here with our bucket and everything, we've got our piece that has the surfboards. That's the one we want. Okay, so we're going to grab that big surfboard piece, and they want us just to put one piece of tear and tape along the whole bottom of it. Just all the way across. And I love tear and tape because it's literally that. You tear it and you tape with it. So super easy to use. And then this one is going to get peeled off. There we go. And this one gets put right onto the front of the card. So you can just line up your corners before you let that tape go down. Line up your corners. Oh, come on. And I could have done that a bit better. There we go. So yeah, line it up and tape it down. So now we're getting all sorts of depth happening to this card. Lots of things going on here. Okay, then we're going to grab, oh, there's so many pieces on this. This is awesome. We're going to grab the little crab and our sentiment that we stamped. And we're going to kind of make it so that the crab is kind of holding those in his claws. So it looks like, oh yeah, there we go. He actually has like little slits already cut in the claw that's going to let him grab onto that. Oh, come on, there we go. All right, so let him pinch onto your sentiment. Come on. There we go. And then I'm going to just make sure his little claws are holding it but not covering any of my words. And with that done, I'm going to flip this over. And I'm actually going to use mini glue dots that they gave us to hold his claws in place. And then this will also be used to attach this to our card front. So I've put them to hold it in place. I'm also going to put these down on the banner and down on our crab. So there's a lot going on here. 6 pieces of adhesive for this little bit. And then it looks like we are popping this one in to that inside layer. So he's going to just sit right there so that you're just covering up a little bit of the bottom of the island, and then it looks like he's sitting in the water. Okay, and we can put it on a little bit of an angle. You just want to make sure that you're not covering up your words when it all gets closed and everything. All right, so we peel all the backings off of this. And there we go. And he gets popped in there on a nice little angle. There we go. All right, so hello sunshine. And then we're going to add a final little bit. We're going to grab a seashell and a sea star. And I just want to see something. We have the sea star here. Oh, it is exactly the same size. Awesome. So we'll be able to recreate this kind of thing with our stamps. All right. So we're just going to pop a mini glue dot on the back of our sea star and pop that onto the front layer. And then our other little shell I'm going to pop that on the side, on the front layer. Oops, actually, let's turn that this way. There we go. So pop those on, and then we'll grab our little sequins. I know the side step fold is so cool, eh? And yeah, the colors are bright and fun, and it's just perfect for summer. This is exactly the kind of card I needed for my first jump back into stamping since I've been on holidays. This is also like, I don't always love doing paper pumpkins because I do really love the creative side of things, but I'm in summer mode. Being told what to do is perfect for me today. So there we go. We've got our first card done, and it's this awesome little side step card with all these fun little details. And that's going to be a great one to send out to somebody this summer, along with that beautiful coordinating envelope. Okay, so first card done. And now we're going to move on to our second. Let's see, this one is the all sand. There we go. We're going to grab our second side step card here. Put those off to the side. And so this is the same fold as the first one. So the skinny left-hand side, we're folding up, whereas the right-hand side, we're folding down. Okay. And then we just keep like accordion folding, basically. There we go. All right, so we have our awesome side step fold for this one now. So this one, oh, of course, it is a relax one. So we're going to grab a block. We're going to grab our relax. Relax, you deserve it. And we're going to pop that onto our block. The other one that fits nicely on this card says, wish you were here. So if you're going on vacation and sending a postcard back, that might be a good one. All right. So for this one, we're grabbing just a little white rectangle because that's going to get attached to the center of a signpost later. And we're going to stamp again in our bright Daffodil Delight. Relax, you deserve it. I love it. And then let's see. Okay, so it's the same process as the last card. So it's not the easiest fold, but now we've got some repetition happening. It's the same fold the second time, and now it's the same adhering of the tear and tape a second time. So we've got that, and then this time we are grabbing, which one? Here we go. The little scenery here that has the two birds floating off on the right-hand side. So that's the backdrop we're grabbing this time. And we'll just pull these off. There we go. Tuck this in, and you can make sure that it's at the bottom and lined up side to side before you lay that down. So there we go. So now we've got that awesome backdrop happening. And now we get to use our chair. Okay, so our awesome Adirondack chair we've got, and apparently we're just putting a strip of tear and tape right across the bottom of the chair in the section that's wide enough to take a strip of tear and tape. There we go. So we've got that, and then of course we need a pair of flip-flops. And we're going to need some sunglasses and another seashell. And we're also going to grab the other piece from that one with the long beach scene. So this is the beach scene with the umbrella. We're going to grab that, pop that out. There we go. And this one, just like on the first card, gets a long strip across the bottom. There we go. All right. So we're going to take this, peel this off. Oh, come on. There we go. Peel that off. This goes right onto the front of our card. So if we kind of line up the two corners, there we go. Turning it upside down helps for me. Line up that corner. Line up that corner. There we go. So we've got our awesome beach umbrella happening. And then we're going to take our beach chair. Come on, there we go. And pop this onto that background. Now we want it sitting so that the bottom of the chair is just peeking up. There we go. And then our flip-flops can get a couple of mini glue dots on the back. And those can pop down right beside the chair just so they're peeking up above that fold in the card. There we go. And so those are going to sit nicely just like that. Now we have a few more pieces to add. We've got to find that signpost. Now it was on one of these. Oh, there it was. Okay. So right here where we took our background from, there's also a little mound of sand with a little signpost. We need that guy for this card. There we go. And he gets just tear and tape across the bottom. And this one comes off. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. So we take that. This gets popped down here. I'm lining up the bottom right-hand corner with the corner of the sand. All right. And then we can take this sign and pop it right on there. Now, they didn't give us dimensionals, and they don't actually show in here how they want us to attach it. So I'm just going to use a strip of tear and tape to do that quickly and easily. Okay. There we go. And I guess if you wanted to, you could have stamped right on the sign. But this way, if you mess it up, you can cut out another little sign piece and glue it on top. So there you go. You've got that. And then a few little mini glue dots to attach these sunglasses and the last shell. So the shell gets one. The sunglasses gets one per lens. There we go. And although I tell my kids never to leave their sunglasses laying around on the sand, apparently in card making, that's exactly what we're going to do. And one more, we're going to pop that seashell right up there. Okay, and that is our second side step card all done. So these are super fun. And yeah, just really cool cards. So that's our second one. Okay, and our third one I think is my favorite because it is the gorgeous, gorgeous sunset card. So we're just going to grab one of those, pop that off to the side, and do that same fold again. So if you missed it before, we're just going to go through this one more time. So on the left-hand side, there's just one fold, and it's going to be just a normal card fold. On the other side, you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folds. So your first one, you're going to let that fold back and then fold in, and then you're just basically accordion folding the remainder. And there we go. Until you end up with this card that has a bunch of folds on one side and just one fold on the other. Okay, then you can use your bone folder to kind of really, make those folds crisp. But that's our fold for this card. All right, now just like on our last ones, we are going to be adding in a little piece over here. So we're going to come across with 2 pieces of tear and tape on the right hand side. There we go. And we're going to pop over here and grab our last, where did it go? There we go. We're going to grab our last background. And so it's this gorgeous sunset piece. Absolutely love it. And while we're at it, we're going to pop out the second one because we're using this as well on this card. All right, so we've got 2 of them. The first one, we are going to tuck in that first slot that we created. Okay, just like we've done on all the cards. Let's peel that just like that. There we go. So this one gets tucked right in the very back piece, line it up side to side, pop that in. Now this next one, we're going to put some tear and tape across the bottom. Across the bottom. And this one's going to get tucked into the second fold. So we're creating a lot of layers on this card. So this one, instead of popping it in right there, we're going to come in here, line it up side to side, and pop it into the second fold. And then we have our little palm tree that's going to go onto our front. Oh, this guy's cute. I like him. Okay, and when you pop this one out, don't forget that you've also got 3 little center pieces, so we're going to be able to see our sunset through the little spaces between the trees. Here we go. All right, and he's going to get a strip right across the bottom, holding him in place. There we go. So this guy's going, if I can peel the backing off. There we go. This guy's going right down on the front of our card. I am going to use it so that it kind of covers up the difference between the folds. There we go. So it's kind of going over. So we've just popped that right on there. So we've got lots of layers going on. And now we need our sentiment and some other little bits. We're going to grab another sea star as well. Or we actually haven't used, oh yeah, we used one. We're going to grab another one for this one though. So we're going to grab another sea star and another banner. So this time we're using the slightly longer banner. And for this one, so sending you an ocean of love. Cute. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll do that one. Sending an ocean of love. Very cute. Okay. There we go. Got our Daffodil Delight. Oh, hello. Aren't these adorable? These are the July Paper Pumpkin. Fun in the Sun. And the sidestep card is just awesome. I love it. All right. Now, this little guy is just going to get put right on there. Now, in our directions, they say to use tear and tape. I think I'm actually no. You know what? I was going to say I think I'm going to use dimensionals, but this card's already so thick with all the folds that no, I'm actually just going to use tear and tape like they suggest. That would be a very thick card if I used dimensionals. All right, and this one just gets popped right on the right-hand side. An ocean of love, and we'll put a mini glue dot on the back of our sea star. There we go. Pop him up here in the sand. And then we'll grab those cute little embellishments again and pop them on here. Just like that. I think I forgot to put these guys on our last card. Oh, hi, Janine. Oh, yeah, I did. All right, we're going to bring back our last card as well. I'm going to bring them all back to show them to you, but we're going to bring this one back because I didn't put the little gem things or the sequins on. All right, so we're going to pop one down by the sunglasses, one up by the beach blanket, and one over here by our little seashell. There we go. So that is our third card complete. This one has a lot of depth to it. Aren't they gorgeous, Janine? So this is the July paper pumpkin. And I'll just bring back that other card. So there we go. We have all three of our beautiful summery cards. They're just so much fun. And the side step piece is a really great fun fold. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching those. I don't think I'm actually going to do an alternative card tonight. I'm just getting back into the groove of things, and I don't think I'm quite there yet with this set. I'd like to really think about it because there's so many great pieces here. But I will probably be back on later this week with either some other cards or perhaps to show you how to create your own side step card because it's a fun fold that I had totally forgotten about, and it's a great one. So I hope you have a wonderful evening. I can hear people crashing and bashing outside. We're working on some of Noah's work trucks tonight, cleaning them out. So I'm going to go help with that. But you guys have a wonderful evening. Oh, and oh my gosh, I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you. We just found out this afternoon that on July 19th, so I believe that's Wednesday, there is going to be a 24-hour stamp set sale. So the details of that are that stamp sets in the annual catalog, excluding the hostess sets though, but all the other stamp sets in the annual catalog only. So just the big, this guy, nothing, none of the online exclusives or anything, but anything in this catalog, all the stamp sets are going to be 15% off. Which is a smoking deal. And then on top of that, you can earn your bonus days coupons. And yeah, just a great time to place some orders. So maybe I'll try and get back on Wednesday. That's a good plan. I'll try and get back on Wednesday to show you some alternative cards for these paper pumpkins. And just to remind you that it's the 19th and that stamp set sale is going on. If you have any questions about it leading up to the sale, feel free to reach out and message me. I am home now, and from this point on, we're kind of just doing day trips and being a tourist in our own town. So I'll be around to answer questions, and I'm hoping end of July or beginning of August, I'm going to start back up with my card class each week. I'm not sure it's going to happen in July. We just are really enjoying some family time and unwinding and taking some much needed rest. So yeah, don't forget about the stamp sale on Wednesday. And this was our paper pumpkin for July. The next paper pumpkin, I actually haven't seen the sneak peeks for yet. I know that they're available, so I'll try and maybe email out this video along with sneak peeks for next month, and information on how you can get a hold of that. You can also get some great savings, well, not savings, but like additional bonus days coupons with the pre-purchase of a paper pumpkin subscription. So always a great thing. It's a great gift idea, or a great thing for yourself, just for some nice, easy summer stamping. All right. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you on Wednesday morning. Bye.